Okay, so this is Unit 2, Lesson 2, Part 2. And this one's a little bit more tricky, but what you're trying to do is figure out whether or not CG, so this black line, is parallel with this one and parallel with that one. And the way to figure it out is to look for something where they give you information that's the same for one side to the other. And the one that stands out here is that angle 35 and angle 35 are the same. Now if I wrote these in terms of proper angle labeling, I would call that angle CGB, and we know that angle GB equals angle GBF. Okay? And we both know they're 35 degrees. Now if you think about this, and I drew this as a line, parallel line, and then I showed this transversal, just like in the diagram. If that's 35 and that's 35, these are alternate interior, so that means these lines must be parallel. So angle CGB equals angle GBF because they are alternate interior. You can see that, alternate interior. So therefore, and you can abbreviate that using that symbol, therefore line CG is parallel with line BF. Okay, the second one's a little bit more challenging. How can we prove that this is parallel with that? Well, one thing to think about is we know this whole angle is 78. This whole angle is 78. These could be, if you just looked at these two lines, these would be corresponding. Well, if you looked at this whole angle, that whole angle is 78, and that's 78. So those are corresponding. So if that's 78 and that whole thing is 78, then this is corresponding with that. So that means that angle CBF equals, so this is CBF, so this whole thing is 78. It's the same as angle BAE, and that's 78. And they are equal to one another because they are corresponding. Corresponding angles. And that means that if they're corresponding angles, it means that this line and this line must be parallel. So therefore, BF is parallel with AE. And it also means that because this is corresponding with that one, CG is parallel with AE. And that's it. Okay, there's your assignment. Good luck. If you have any questions, you can ask me in class.